To get to the Enchanted Isles, you need to travel through a city in the sky. I'm traveling to the Galapagos, and it's been a few years since I've been there actually. So for me, this is a pilgrimage, this journey. I'm president of the Galápagos Conservation Trust. I've lived out there with my family, so I have a close relationship with the Enchanted Archipelago, which is of course a World Heritage Site. But to get to that World Heritage Site, you have to go through another World Heritage Site. And that's this great city in the Andes that sits in the avenue of volcanoes, that's built on an Inca civilization and has been here for thousands of years, a glorious mosaic of culture, of heritage. And that's the city of Quito. It's the closest city in the world to the sun because it's bang on the equator and it's at height. There's a great expression that says, all the world is here, and all the world is here. You've got African influence, you've got Moorish, you've got Spanish, you've got indigenous, it's all here. What becomes immediately apparent as you walk around the city is the close relationship that's maintained here over hundreds of years between the people and the environment, and plants in particular. And why not? This is a volcanic mountain range, you've got cloud forest, you've got the perfect conditions for growing things. And that is shown in the range of products here, the diet. This is all grown locally, but it's also manifested in traditional healing and traditional medicines around plant-based stuff that's just alive and kicking here in Quito. You smell like a salad, but you feel like an Inca warrior. Maybe that's the way to put it. I've stopped for a hot chocolate, and why wouldn't I? Because chocolate was invented in the Ecuadorian Amazon. So, cheers. So I'm now in northern Quito, and this yellow line is highly significant, and I'll show you why. Northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. It's the equator right here. There was a French team in the early 18th century who had an epic expedition to try and find out exactly what the shape of the Earth was and where the equator was. And they finally established that the equator ran through this region here. And when Ecuador decided to be a new country, they needed to come up with a name. And so they chose the name Ecuador, Equator. And this monument is to that French and Spanish team that discovered it was right here. If you're going to the Galapagos, don't overlook Quito en route. It's an extraordinary city. It's a kaleidoscope of different cultures and heritage, and it's created an incredibly vibrant city. And that's one face of Ecuador. But now I'm heading off to see another side of Ecuador, and that's the cloud forest.